What is up, guys? Skyler here. We're doing Lewis and Clark versus Bill and Ted. Let's get straight into it. A quick jump in.
Lewis and Clark.
Damn, they're strapped. Oh my god, they look ridiculous.
You can't be starting with Lewis and Clark.
Red and Link, okay.
Like a walk in the park. They give them back a whole stack of maps and accurate charts, showing exactly where our footprints on their buttocks are marked. We're two traveling wordsmiths spitting hotter than a furnace, and we'll own you on the mic like the Louisiana Purchase.
Okay.
Your future self should have told you that. Now go back in time and give Doctor Who his phone booth back. We discovered beers and
Okay. Doctor Who is phone booth back. Doctor Who came out way before Bill and Ted, and with the whole phone booth time machine, I like that. Pretty solid. I'll say that. Nothing too crazy in the bars wise. Future self, when Bill and Ted talk to their future selves and things like that, you should have been warned about that. I like that. Louisiana Purchase. Bill and Ted, Lewis and Clark did the whole expedition over there when the friends sold that land. And then one thing I did like is this whole mapping scheme where Lewis and Clark said give them back a whole stack of maps and accurate charts, because although they wanted to explore the land and see what was all new there, the whole goal was to chart it out and map it out. That way when all of the other explorers came or civilians came to move, there would be a lot more charted territory, and there wouldn't be all of these natural barriers to pass or just dangerous terrain. So I did like that. I like that. And then they called themselves wordsmiths, which is true. Lewis and Clark did write a couple books, not together, but they're both their own authors. So that was cool. Solid stuff. Oh, nah, let's just get to it. I got something I want to say, but wait.
Your future self should have told you that. Now go back in time and give Doctor Who his phone booth back. We discovered bears and beavers and prairie dogs and weasels, rattlesnakes and catfish, owls, larks and eagles. And plus
really? I didn't know that.
And according to our observations, these two dickweeds right here are severely endangered. We inspired pioneers.
That was I like that. That was a good delivery. Did they really not have bears in the East back then? Were bears really only located? I didn't know they discovered all of that. Wow, I thought at least they would have seen bears. But I did like this whole scheme. According to our observations, these two dickweeds right here saying after they discovered all this plant-based. I like that. Oh, one thing I want to say is follow me on Twitch. I'm going to start streaming all my reactions live and then posting them to YouTube later. The Twitch name is YouLoveSkyler. It's spelled out just like the YouTube channel, YouLoveSkyler. I want to get into streaming more, and I feel like getting involved there is way better, as well as I think it'll be a lot more enjoyable and motivating when we can have a lot more dialogue between it. So yeah, I'll be streaming, and if you're watching this as like the first couple hours when it's posted, I am live streaming right now. So go click that link in the description, drop a follow there, because I want to try to hit affiliate as soon as possible, just to see how quickly it takes.
Here are severely endangered. We inspired pioneers and travelers near and far.
That's
you inspired
true.
Air guitar and Dude, Where's My Car?
Oh my god, I hate that movie. Dude, Where's My Car? I completely forgot about that movie. All of these movies are pretty bad, let's be fair. Bill and Ted, what was it? Their Bogus Adventure or Double Adventure? That movie was just as bad, if not worse. And Dude, Where's My Car? Oh my god, inspired air guitar. And Bill and Ted, the air guitar all the time.
You inspired air guitar and Dude, Where's My Car? We conquer much greater dangers in our trek through Mother Nature. So step off, but tell Bill's stepmom, don't be a stranger.
Bill's mom is hot, but that joke was most heinous. I've heard better insults drop from Socrates' anus.
Oh my god, I hate how they reference, Socrates, Socrates, they pronounce it wrong intentionally throughout the entire movie. And oh my god, I don't know why it bothered me so much, but Socrates, oh my god, I hate this. I hate it so much.
That joke was most heinous. I've heard better insults drop from Socrates' anus. Ted, let's keep it excellent between us.
Keep it excellent.
That's how it goes in San Dimas. Quick will be spinning like Billy the Kid with his guns. And
Talk
you'll be
to him.
brutally kicked in the nutsack of Jawea puns. A teen mom.
Nutsackajawea. Okay, and a Team Mom carried your troops.
Should've let the baby
That was hard. That was hard. Okay, so Sacagawea was probably, was definitely the most important part of their whole expedition. And it said that Sacagawea carried most of the weight. And even though she was pregnant at the time, a teen mom, I think she was like 16 or 17, but she was young and pregnant and was leading these men, across this journey. And, I like this screenshot right here where they all have little fish and she has the big fish and she's kind of annoyed because she like carried them through their journey. Without them, it wouldn't have been nearly as successful, if successful at all. So that was hard. I did like that. But Sacagawea, I like that. And they did the whole air guitar. They owned that shit. So that was cool. And Billy the Kid, one of the characters that come in Bill and Ted. The one thing I didn't really know too much about Billy the Kid before watching the show or the movie, and I didn't really learn a whole lot from it. But I did some research afterwards. Billy the Kid was pretty interesting. A big famous outlaw, and how he got his name was also very interesting. But and they call them Boy Scouts. Fair enough. Quick draw.
A teen mom carried you and your troop. Should've let the baby lead, put you in the papoose. And if those native dudes knew what white dudes were gonna do, they would've stopped you in Dakota. They should totally sue. Why don't you go back to explore?
The hardest line so far. Hardest line so far. So if the natives knew what the white people were going to do, or the English or the Americans now, what they were going to do, they should totally sue. But SIOUX, the Sioux tribe, and how they're all broken up and shit like that. Hard. That was hard.
Why don't you go back to exploring Napoleon's old swamp, where you'll discover your corpse most triumphantly
Dude, they're going hard. Okay, that was hard right here. You'll discover your corpse. All right, so go to what's it called? Discover Napoleon Swamp. You'll discover your corpse most triumphantly stomped. You'll discover corpse of the Thomas Edison type thing. So that was hard. So, but how they spelled corpse, just like the Sioux, CORP, stomp you out, corpse too, because you'll be dead. That was hard. That was hard. I do like all these characters here, though. That's really cool.
Corpse most triumphantly stomped.
Did you hear that, Merryweather? I think they mean no brawl. I'll take Neo. I'll take the one that no one knows at all. From the fall of Black Eagle to the
His face.
Pacific. But the dysentery cause we specific. Without Rufus, you'd be useless on the trails we blaze. You couldn't navigate your way out of a Circle K.
Oh my god. Okay, I've been focusing on the visuals in the back, but look at this. So this really hammers the point that Sacagawea was doing all the work. You see Rhett and Link stop rowing right here, while you see Sacagawea really putting some strength in and really doing all the work. But if we go further, there's a bear in the back and Sacagawea comes and takes down the bear. Like, what? You really see her carrying the team. Okay, let's go back on the words. Sorry. I was just paying attention. There was a lot going on.
I think they mean no brawl. I'll take Neo. I'll take the one that no one knows at all. From the fall of Black Eagle to the Pacific. But the dysentery cause we specific. Without Rufus, you'd be useless on the trails we blaze. You couldn't navigate your way out of a Circle K.
Okay.
Because you turkeys aren't worthy. Suffering your raps is a most bogus journey.
The most bogus journey of the whole second movie. Yeah, that was trash. But I mean, the first one was pretty trash too. Damn, Sacagawea just murdered that bear. But your turkeys aren't worthy. I like that. But I did like Garth and Wayne. Oh my god, Wayne's World. All these references here. The nostalgia references. But I did like see, they say you couldn't navigate your way out of a Circle K. Fair line, but man, without, Sacagawea, I don't think Lewis and Clark would have been able to navigate too well themselves. but without Rufus, you're useless. Rufus gave them, you know, the ability to time travel and things like that. But I did like this line right here. We put the dysentery. Dysentery is like a lead up in a sick. It's not a sickness itself, but it's more like a symptom of like inflation within the lungs, or inflammation. Sorry. And I did like this from the Falls of the Black Eagle. The Black Eagle, or one of the you know, one of the landscapes that the Americans didn't really see, and it's because it was mostly native owned. And the natives actually showed Lewis and Clark the Black Eagle, which was a big, you know, feat then, and it really showed the trust involved.
Black Eagle to the Pacific. Put the dysentery cause he's missing. Without Rufus, you'd be useless on the trails we blaze. You couldn't navigate your way out of a Circle K. And over guards they'd wait because you turkeys aren't worthy. Suffering your raps is a most focused journey.
Man, they totally burned us. I feel like such a doofus. What do we do? I don't know. Be excellent.
Bring back the be excellent to each other. I like that. I like that. I like that. And the actor here.
What do we do? I don't know. Be excellent. Rufus! He's right, dude. We don't have to take this kind of abuse. From some pub bunny dudes and potato sack shit. You rode a river one direction. We travel 4 dimensions. Rescue 4 days and you back for detention.
Okay, that was hard. I did like the Bodation Babies reference. And I did like how this line right here, it's kind of, I think this is a pretty solid line. You rode rivers one direction. We traveled 4 dimensions. So, you know, the whole line, he's basically saying, you know, they're playing, Bill and Ted are playing chess while Lewis and Clark were playing checkers. You know, we're moving 4 dimensions. We're going anywhere while you're just, you know, on a straight path, you know. I like that. I like that right there. And Paul Bunyan dudes and potato sack shoes or Primlock.
You rode a river one direction. We travel 4 dimensions. Rescue 4 days and you back for detention. I see your future, Mr. Lewis, and I don't want to be rude, but spoiler alert, you totally kill yourself, dude. So we offer you peace with these resplendent medallions, and we claim this battle for the Wild Stallions.
The Wild Stallions, what they call them. Group who won? But that was nice. I did like the whole medallions reference. So Lewis and Clark gave the natives these medallions as a peace offering. So I did like that. So he's saying, you know, with these medallions, wait, let me go back with it. So he's saying, you know, we beat your ass, but here's this peace offering, you know, it's like a backhanded insult. But this was rough right here. Lewis did commit suicide later on. It's not 100% confirmed, but it's fairly well believed that that is the most likely cause. You know, back in the day, you couldn't really confirm all of that. But that was nice. I like that. Who do I think won? You know, I was hoping Lewis and Clark would come with it a little bit more, but I think Bill and Ted won that pretty convincingly. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys want to see next, as well as follow me on Twitch. The first link in the description. I'll see you guys next time, and cue the outro.
Hey, all on my own, like who got me?